In 1891, Luther Gulick introduced the spirit, mind, and body triangle to represent how the YMCA helps every individual meet their true God-given potential. Gulick wrote that the complete person is best described in the book of Mark. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and soul and mind and strength. The triangle was first used to train YMCA directors in Springfield College before adoption as the official symbol of the National YMCA movement in 1895. The triangle has served as our compass for developing programs that strengthen spirit, mind, and body for all since that time, and they even survived the evolution of our logo, as you can see at the top right side, the Y. And a lot of you may remember the old logo. So this has been a new development for us, and it's been very fully embraced by the National YMCA. We're excited to unveil this remodeled facility for you today and hope that you'll share in our excitement as we welcome the entire community to join us in celebrating a unique facility and partnership that will enhance our ability to strengthen the spiritual, mental, and physical needs of our community. I would now like to invite our CEO, Mike Winnecamp, to the front to share a little more detail on how we do just that. Thank you.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. It is an absolute privilege to have you all here, and it's a great day. Thank you, Jennifer, for all of your continued support. Over the last 10 years, the Two Rivers YMCA and Union Congregational Church have shared a unique relationship that allowed the Y to serve more members and participants and provided the church with some additional benefits to take care of their property. Last spring, discussions ensued that focused on how this relationship might evolve to increase use of the facility to serve even more of the community through both organizations. The result is a fully updated building that will allow Union Congregational Church as well as Bethany Church to host services on weekends and holidays, allow the YMCA to offer increased programs that teach health education, youth enrichment, and arts and humanities, and add more group exercise for participants of all ages. It took the work of many to turn this facility into what you see today in a relatively short time frame. This agreement was just finalized last October. I'd like to thank our board of directors, our board of trustees, and Pastor Randy Heckman for the innovative outlook that they took while evaluating this opportunity. And also like to thank several YMCA staff and contractors for the many hours of work it took to support the remodel, namely Randy Groff, our COO, Amy Johnson, our program executive, Jeremy Nelson, our maintenance director, and Cam Torres, our youth leadership director. We still have a little bit of work to do outside, but as the weather warms and spring comes forward, we'll make sure that that gets done. As the Y facility across the street has continued to experience increased growth of membership and facility use, we've already witnessed the value of adding increased parking and multi-purpose space on this property and look forward to enhancing our programs with even more opportunities that will improve spirit, mind, and body for all as we move forward. Now I'll invite Renee Hippel forward, who will represent the chamber.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here today. The secret sauce of a community that makes it thrive is its people. It's the ordinary citizens who go above and beyond to do extraordinary things for places they love. Not because it's their job or they get paid, but because it's their desire to make things happen. And we're in Moline today. I would be remiss without introducing Mayor Scott Reyes, so thank you for being here.
You're welcome, thank you.
The Two Rivers Y has touched thousands of people in our community, and this expansion allows you to continue to do that. The programs and services of the Y contribute to the identity and the competitive advantages of the Quad Cities region. In a global marketplace, identities come from communities that amplify pride, enthusiasm, and hope. It's the people like you that make up the Quad Cities secret sauce. I loved hearing the story about this partnership and collaboration because it really amplifies an effort that the Chamber is working on right now. It's the regional vision. You might have heard about it. It's being led by the business, government, academic, trade organizations, and it's all about who do we want to be in the next 15 to 20 to 30 years. So this group has been working on creating sort of a movement, an attitude of sort, and amplifying all the resources of our region and creating a better place and a competitive advantage for the Quad Cities. So as part of that, I'm asking for you to share some of your secret sauce here. And we're in the middle of an input phase of the regional vision. And I'd ask you to go to qcvision.org and give your thoughts and opinions about what you love about the Quad Cities, the challenges that you see, the opportunities you see. We need input. We're shooting for 2,000 people to participate in the survey. So I'd invite you to do that. This audience is a different audience the Chamber can typically reach. You have families and you have kids and you have teenagers and stuff, so I'd invite you to help us with that. So with that, I'm going to ask the ambassadors to come forward and let's cut a ribbon in celebration.
All right, you guys want to make sure you got yours. All right, if you want to cut on 3, 1, 2, 3.
I'm the operations manager at the Y, so I'm going to talk about numbers real quick here before our program staff will talk a little more about the details of what we're doing. But one of the programs we're going to be hosting here will be Y Diabetes Prevention. And one of the really neat things that's happened with that program just recently is third payer parties through John Deere will allow us to have thousands of opportunities to take somebody who's probably on the borderline of becoming diabetic and prevent them from becoming diabetic. And that's one of the initiatives through our national Y. So we expect to have about 100 people in some of our classrooms here to be able to accomplish that for our community. Summer camp-wise, we've been growing. We've grown in 3 years, we've grown by 86 participants. That's a 17% increase. If you do the math, that's a little bit better than what most growths would be in a 3-year period. So we needed this facility for that. As you can see, the space here for multi-purpose and the classrooms allow us to do many of the programs that we need for classroom, and Amy will talk more about that, so I won't steal her thunder on that. In our summer food program, last summer we served 130 kids free here at the YMCA for lunch and breakfast, and next year we're anticipating 180. From a member satisfaction perspective, as you see, we've got a parking lot now that's been upgraded, and our staff uses that religiously each day so that we can save 40 to 50 parking spaces each day over at the YMCA. And that's huge when it comes to member satisfaction. From a membership perspective, we are 900 members more at the first of the year this year than we were a year ago in individual members, 545 units ahead of where we were a year ago, the 1st of January. So we're growing, and we're growing fast. So this partnership is so important for us to be able to have more space to accommodate all of those growths and all of the things we have going on at the YMCA. Now we have Amy Johnson, our program executive, and Chelsea Bauermaster, our Healthy Lifestyles director, who are going to talk about programs a little more in detail and give you some great tours in just a few minutes.
So we have already been collaborating with the church before this renovation and during the renovation. As Randy stated, we've had summer camp over here for the last 2 or 3 years, and what it's enabled us to do is to have space that isn't just gyms and pools. We need classrooms to be able to teach and continue their academic growth throughout the summer. We also are looking at fine arts programs like music and dance and things that need to be in a more intimate setting than what we have over at our main facility. So it'll be a great place for us to continue that type of work. and expand as we go, because our membership has been growing over the last few years, and it will continue to grow because we do offer great programs. And just having this facility will allow us to improve and have more offerings for youth, family, and all types of backgrounds and people from the community. So we will give tours, but basically the idea is that it's a lot of multi-purpose space, and so anything that you can think of, we will be doing in this building. And I want all of you to think about this in the middle of the summer, when there's thunder and lightning and rain is coming down. We have so many kids in our summer camp program that has been our challenge. Where do we put them on a rainy day? So think of this facility as a rainy day facility. It will work out very well for us. Thank you.
I'm just really excited when we first found out about this partnership and opportunity, being in wellness, and as most of you know who utilize the Y in our facility, we are so full. Our group fitness coordinator has grown our land fitness classes exponentially over the last couple of years. As you know, that's part of your membership in the Y, and so to have space to kind of create some overflow, we can now do new programs like Tai Chi. We're focusing on spirit, mind, body classes over here. I'm hoping to add some additional yoga. Yoga right now is our most popular class and is super full. I know a lot of people come in and are waiting to get into the class, so this is a really neat space for that. And one of our main focuses at Two Rivers is chronic disease prevention. And I know we talk about that a lot, and you probably constantly hear about it. But this space provides an amazing kitchen facility for our dietitian to do some cooking demonstrations and meal prep for people to help prevent chronic disease. And we've also ran 2 classes now for our diabetes prevention class out of here. And you'll see in the tour, it is an intimate setting, as Amy mentioned, that people can just come and feel free to be who they are and not have to walk into a gym or feel intimidated by that, because a lot of the people we serve have maybe never even set foot in a setting like that. So it's a huge gift to us, and we hope to continue to grow all of those programs throughout this year. Thanks.